What's up, YouTube? This is Dave again, also known as Gumby. Anyway, this is one of my very rare downtimes that I ever get, that I'm basically sitting during the middle of the day. And I figured I would vlog laying down on my bed and have my head up against my pillow and my arm up over my head, just being comfortable. Anyway, load I'm picking up is going down to Texas, down to pretty much down by Laredo, Texas, but I'm dropping it off in San Antonio. But anyway, like you really want to hear about that. I don't know, I'm surprisingly in a good mood today. I made quite a few people laugh. It was funny. The guard at the guard shack up here at the place where I'm picking up at. Well, if you give me your telephone number, I'll call you and let you know your load's ready. Well, it was a woman guard, and I like to joke around with people anyway, and just whatever. And I said, yeah, I know why you want my number, and it's not to tell me that my load's ready. And well, she just cracked up. But stuff like that makes my day. When I can make people laugh, makes my day. I'm probably not as good at it as other people on YouTube, but I'm not really trying. Whenever my mood strikes me, that's what I do. I like making people laugh. It's just and this YouTube vlogging thing, that's just my way of getting things off my mind and letting other people know that us, like I said, us truck drivers are human too, we're not a bunch of ragtag people, and like some of our predecessors, shed a bad light on the trucking industry, and it's up to us who are younger truck drivers to try and shed a different light on the trucking industry. Just showing people that we are not a bunch of bums that drive around a big vehicle trying to make other people's life miserable. Although some of these people in cars that they get really mad when we get into the left lane to try and pass somebody, because about 80% of trucks out on the road nowadays are governed between 62 and 68 miles per hour. They are electronically computerized, governed between 62 and 68 miles per hour. It's not that we want to go slow, it's just that companies that, whether it's for fuel savings or whether it's insurance or what, but most companies elect to an average of 64 miles per hour. My truck is set at 64 miles an hour. And that's just the way it is. I can't do nothing about it. And the other drivers who drive, for their respective companies, they can't do anything about it either. But if you get behind a truck that is passing somebody real slow, it's not because he's doing it intentionally. It's because that's what his truck is set at, and the person that he's passing basically either his truck is slower or he's just an overly safe driver that likes to drive slow. I don't know. It's just, it's just the way it is in the trucking industry. And, I wish I could go faster in my truck. I wish I could keep up with the rest of the traffic. But about the only way that I'd be able to get a speeding ticket in any 65 mile an hour state is either A, if I was going downhill and have my clutch in or truck out of gear, which is dangerous, on a city street, like where the speed limit's 30 and I decide to do 50, which I wouldn't do either because that's dangerous. Or if I'm in a 55 mile an hour zone on a highway like over by Chicago, Illinois, where you get about 15 miles west of Joliet, Illinois on I-80 and it turns to 55 miles per hour. Not even 15 miles, probably about 8 miles. And then, like that whole northeastern corner of Illinois is 55 mile an hour for trucks. Now that's about the only part in Illinois on a major highway that I could get a ticket, or any other driver can get a ticket, is if he's going over 55 miles per hour. I, for one, think that double standard speed limit is stupid, because you get two different classes of vehicle doing two different speeds on one highway, like a 2-lane or a 4-lane highway, interstate, whatever, and you have one set of vehicles doing 70 miles an hour. You have another set of vehicles doing 60 miles an hour. It's a recipe for destruction. And I just wish I just wish that they would have one speed limit and have a happy medium. Okay, bring the cars down to 65, bring the trucks up to 65. Ohio has done it on all major highways, all interstate highways in Ohio. It's 65 miles an hour. But you get on the U.S. highways where it's 65 miles an hour for cars, it's still 55 for trucks, which is kind of stupid. But the state I love the most, Texas. Texas has, even on 2-lane highways, 70 miles an hour for all traffic. I'd like to move to Texas, but I don't think the wife would want to. Anyway. My safety message for today would have to be clean windows. That includes mirrors. Make sure that, if your windshield is totally bugged up, and especially if you turn on your wipers and try and clean it, it's going to smear. Make sure that your windows are clean. Make sure that your mirrors are clean. Because clean windows means better visibility. Clean mirrors means better, also means better visibility, so that you can look in them mirrors and make sure that you're past that vehicle, that you're clear of that vehicle that you want to get back over in front of. That's for any vehicle. That's cars, trucks, even motorcycles. Motorcycles. You gotta have a clean mirror on everything. That the dirt causes an obstruction of vision. Although it's not a ticketable offense, but just something that you need to make sure it's done. You know, you don't have to do it every day. You know, just every other day's fine. But anyway, that's my vlog for today, and I hope you enjoy watching me. And of course, you know, subscribe up there, leave a comment down there. Please subscribe, because I enjoy doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching me. Once again, my name is Dave, and we'll talk again.